give it a second. I do have the mic on. Let me just see if... Oh, sound is on. Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear us. And they're saying 3 of the 5 cameras are down.
What?
Yep, we got some cameras down. The arena and... let's see. Oh, yeah. The nursery cam's down, the arena cam, and the indoor puppy room cam is down. Could be, it's really windy out. Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out why we get so much mail on a Monday.
First 2 questions are for you.
Oh, great. What?
How long will Gretchen be in the house, and is she going to be a service dog? That's the first one.
She can't be a service dog. That's going to be up to George. She's probably better off now. She's already got her tummy tack. On we go, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
And any particular reason Tumblr was made a house dog?
No. Why?
I just read the questions. I wasn't going to answer them. Okay, one of the questions is, how do you know when it's time for a recipient and the dog to leave together?
He does do.
When we feel confident that the handler has the information that they need to go on, and that we feel confident that there's no safety issues, and that the dog is going to be taken care of, and that there's a certain bond there, so that the dog going into a brand new environment, an environment that the dog hasn't been in before, the dog is going to look to that new handler for any issues that come up. That's why it's so important to have that bonding in the initial part, because when they go into that brand new environment that dog's never been to before, that dog's going to look to the one person that they've been with that's left in the room, and that's the new handler. And the handler should be doing somewhat of the same to the dog. Once we get to that point and they've learned the basics, then we send them on their way, usually with Megan and I's phone numbers, and then we wait for them to text us when they get home.
And email me.
Yes, they email Carlene with the updates as they go along. They're just going to bombard you with questions because I'm not touching this one. I have my opinion on this, but how does the eating position of the Danes help bloat, or does it?
Nobody knows what helps bloat. If they did, they would be extremely wealthy.
Right.
And we'd all be a lot better off. But nobody knows. And if you read stuff online, you will read absolutely everything. Like, I fed my dog, and then I let her go out to go to the bathroom, and therefore she bloated. I mean, it's just, there's stuff that just doesn't make any sense. We feed our dogs raised up on feeders, so I can watch their hind legs and see what they're looking like. And also, it also gives you one split second to break them up before they start a fight, if they're already standing on their hind legs. And it just works out better, and it looks good.
My vet told me there is no evidence that any of the little gimmicks that everybody is doing helps or causes bloat.
Yeah.
There is no explanation to it. When it happens, it happens.
But I'll tell you one thing. That dog last week, that dog has the widest chest, and that was Joyce, the camera person here, that's her job today, to measure the width of her chest. Her chest, I think, is wider than Bentley's.
Huh.
That's a wide dog. Now, I did notice
Gretchen?
it last week. Yeah,
Gretchen's chest?
Huh?
Gretchen's chest?
Gretchen's chest. Because I was thinking of keeping her from breathing. And then she bloated, so I figured that's Goldie telling me no.
Yeah.
But she should be fine for they can bloat even though their stomach is packed.
Right.
But it's just not quite as often.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, Leah. That's a good girl. He's our pretty dog. He's a pretty dog. He's a pretty dog. What did you say over there? Baby.
So we've had a windy day today. It's been extremely windy, actually. Really windy. But that's good, because to have these days like this, because I love to take the dogs out in the wind so they know what it's like. I took 2 sets of them to Topsfield Fair today, and it was windy there.
Really? Did you turn loose?
No.
No.
We were doing loose leash and straightening out a few things. When the wind blows, it gets their attention, and I love it. Anything that changes the norm, I like.
Oh, great.
I don't particularly like snow, but
It was so nice yesterday.
is Bentley okay? Didn't know there was a problem with Bentley.
Yeah, yesterday on Mail Call, and he's been doing it. Is to be lying there sound asleep, all of a sudden he jumps up and runs and gets under a table.
Yeah.
Something is scaring him. And I think when I watched it yesterday, when it was during Mail Call, I think there was a fly here at that point. That's pretty a severe reaction to a fly. But I have a feeling maybe it's making the buzz that the elevator made.
Oh, could be, yeah.
You know, it's much more than just a plain old fly buzz.
Says here that Joyce measured Gretchen's chest at 9 inches.
Oh, good. That's a wide dog. That's a wide dog.
Were those kids on Sundays supposed to be in the kennels?
No. Their parents were supposed to be.
Steve, could you fly a big kite? Yeah. You don't want to see me with a kite and a bunch of string. I'll be all tangled up and rustling on the ground, and Steve doesn't have a lot of patience.
Why do they want to fly a kite?
Because it's so windy. It would have been a great kite day, though.
There's a fairground that's really quiet. That's always eating something. Hello?
Yes, Karen, I will tell Tanner. But we did have a good day today. Let's see, we got 17.
She takes that and sentence goes all over the place. You're going to have to run.
We got 28 or 29 dogs out today.
You do?
Not just me and Megan.
Yeah.
Today was a good day. We didn't have any distractions today. Usually we have at least one distraction.
You guys go in and out of here about every, 45 minutes, half hour?
Less than that on some of them. And then some are a little bit longer. So,
Are there any closer places you could take them?
Oh, well, I jump right to Raleigh, jump right to Georgetown, jump to the fairgrounds, go to Topsfield. But you can only, if I go there 3 days out of the week, I try to make the other 2 days a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't want them getting too used to anything.
Yeah.
That new golf cart can fly. I didn't even know we were getting a new golf cart.
We are getting one.
It's down there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Were they supposed to take the old one? Oh, okay.
It's a present.
Oh, I thought maybe you did your magical trick and said, come get the old one because we want a new one.
No, I just said, oh, gee, it would be nice. And Jeff Masterson says, I got one.
Yeah, it got
I
delivered
just put
today.
new batteries in it, too.
Got delivered today. Matter of fact, it was on his truck.
Well, there you go. That's how he delivered it.
Yep. And he weaved his way down that driveway with a big flatbed truck.
He drives a lot of that stuff. The other mechanical thing that's happening is I gave the donkey trailer to Bella and George. They have too many donkeys and a mini horse. Be perfect.
Yep.
Get out of here.
All right, last one. I did get to Sports Authority. I went Sunday with, who was that little? I had one of the younger dogs with me. And just about everything at the Peabody Sports Authority that is 60% off, they've got the whole store condensed down to about 7 aisles now, and it's all junk now. I got my money's worth out of there.
Sports Authority, I didn't know you were going there.
Well, they're going out of business, so I went to see if I could buy Tanner some more baseball stuff, because God knows he doesn't have enough.
Oh, dear. Well, I've been known to buy there those great big nets for catch chickens.
Oh, they don't have any of that stuff. I mean, they're ripping aisles out and condensing it every day, and it's down to like 6 aisles of nothing but stuff that's already been opened.
How about the racks?
Oh, they have plenty of racks there, empty ones. I don't know. They probably will.
That's where I've gotten a lot of stuff that we've had around here.
Okay, I hear there's a lot of mail.
A lot of mail. I don't know why. Monday, a lot of mail. And it was all mail. I sorted it just to see. Most of it was mailed on the 12th and some on the 13th. And
Here's the 16th.
and it's piled in here.
That's good.
I know, but come the end of the week we'll have nothing. I don't understand. Anyway, we'll work
Crap
that
shoot.
some other time. Oh.
Okay, Bentley, we'll see you.
Now what happened tonight?
You looking for this?
That's what I'm looking for. What?
I said, see you tomorrow, Steve.
Uh-oh.
All right, Pam.
Okay. Okay. I have my own box of Kleenex today.
Pam,
Yeah,
don't forget. 3
tomorrow,
o'clock.
3 o'clock.
We got, next time somebody tall comes in here, let's straighten out this
You'll
mess.
remind me?
Straighten out that mess.
I think so.
Here we have Harold Wanda. Why do we have so much mail on a Monday?
Well, we don't always. Some Mondays have been pretty bare.
No, it's the end of the week. I don't know. You can't keep track of it though because I know it's Monday. There you go. I just sorted them out. These were all mailed on the 12th and 13th. Oh, not again. No. Go get a drink and get some other idea. And here we have a bill. Oh, dear me. Rough day. Bud fixed the washing machine.
Where would you like this?
That's probably a bill that needs paying. This is from Susan. Bridgeville, Delaware. Oh dear me, it's terrible. Wow, that is just check. The 5 chicken bricks. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would be watching a baby donkey and her mom in your Great Dane site. Being a horse lover, I'm enjoying it so much. And many thanks to Janine for making it happen for all she does. I so much enjoy watching this mom and baby interact. Maud is a great mom. Encloses my May check for quick picks. Thank you for my picks. And I said before, I love reading the Daily Doggy. Well, you getting it. Okay, we got that part. We got this part. That goes in there. And this goes over here. Oh. I think my shoulders are not good. In case you're looking at me like that. Okay. Whitaker, Torrance, California. Life is a bowl of cherries. This is red envelope. That's a pretty bowl of cherries, too. Oop, there we go. Carlene and crew. The baby donkey pockets is amazing. Between dog, fowl, owls, and donkeys, Crazy Acres living up to the name. Enclosed is $100 for 10 chicken bricks and 20 for the fun. Thanks again for all you do. This is Whitaker. It's Marcia. Okay, Marcia. Donna will pick them out for you tomorrow or sometime. There's that, and then this goes in here. That's kind of a pretty card. Oh, this is very exciting. This is a check from George Myers because we already bought his office stuff. When we go train a dog at Costco, he gives us a mailing list, so we do all his office shopping, which works out fine. Margaret, Southampton, Mass. A lot of people in Massachusetts lately. Here you go. Have an envelope. Thank you, it says. $100. Thank you for all you do. I'm so happy to have decided to keep. You have decided to keep modern pockets. I never questioned it. There were those around here who had a problem, but great addition to the farm. By the time this card gets to you, I hope it finds Bailey feeling a lot better. She is doing better. She's treating her feet right now. Use this check wherever needed. Peg McCann. So that's very nice. There you go. That's that one. You get another one. This is from United Amsterdam. Okay, this is from Greta. There you go. There's a bunch of chickens in a row. It's American dollars. I don't know how that happened. Okay, what am I supposed to do with it here now? Hello, Carlene. Here's a short note from the Netherlands. Congrats with all the beautiful new baby, the little donkey. With this card, $20, 2 chicken bricks, and the other $20 is for your daughter Janine for the rescue of the donkeys. The GoFundMe. Okay. So Janine gets that one. Let's see, this is 2 chicken bricks. I've got Greta Netherlands. Have you got the envelope still?
Yes. But it doesn't have her address.
So we know who it is. Okay, so she gets 2 chicken bricks. Did you put a 2 on it? Put a 2 on it. And Janine, we'll put this in Janine's mail place before I make off with it. It's up here. There. 2. I tell you, we're efficient. There we go. Next. Oh, this is a unique invitation for me. Probably to buy more Publishers Clearinghouse stuff. Oh, I'm invited. What am I invited to? Special hearing evaluation we're conducting. Somebody noticed that I couldn't hear, probably. I can hear fine as long as I don't lose the hearing aids. Did you see in my email this morning that I was so interested in what I was listening to on television I had to put both hearing aids in?
Yeah, I did read that. What were you watching?
There's a new guy on CNN, black guy. Big, huge thing. Big hair, all over the place hair. So, sort of like Megan's hair, you know? Sort of a lot. But he's a bright guy, he's a comedian. And he has been doing a show every once in a while or whatever on different topics. And one was a very extensive study about being in a jail, in prison. And then he did one on walking the beat with cops. And then he did one with the Spanish people, Spanish family. We're all in all phases of trying to get deported or whatever. Very nice, interesting, and friendly guy. He interviews everybody very well. What else? He did something else very strange. Oh, he met with one night with the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, and here he is black. So I thought that was pretty courageous. He had some pretty funny things to say about his whole concept of giving this to CNN. They all thought it would get very good ratings, and if he got shot, they got even better ratings, or something like that. I don't know. I put my hearing aids in to listen to him. He's all right. Okay, this looks like... members, including this. Huh. Okay, somebody's from Brookline. Didn't quite give us all the information she's supposed to, but what the hell, we got some of it. Sometimes you don't get it all. A lot of mail. That's even 2 pieces of mail in one grab. This is from Margaret Rowe, Elgin, Illinois. With a wolf on the back. Here we go. Okay. $10 for the Fun Fund, and $10 for Donkey and Horse Care and Rescue. Well, that's probably Janine again. Guess I'll probably have to give it to her. Right.
Maybe, just maybe.
Yeah. Somehow I donate to that, mainly because she charges hay to me. Hay and grain. Somehow I get paid for that. And that's not Service Dog Project, that's me. That's my own personal debt to society. Her name is Carlina from Ohio. We know her. She mailed at 512. Okay. Okay. Here's her dollar ups. Very good. Thank you. Harold and Wanda. This was the one mailed on the 13th. They had 2. Pockets. Look at that. It must have said pockets. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Hot rod. Interesting. Okay. A lot of Cheerios. 12. Oh, look at that. I'm noticing that your mail has dropped off in numbers. I thought I would write a note just to say hello. Getting $1 up for watching Bella and George on the doctor show. Cheers. Trixie. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Very good. We put them in the fun pile. And we have Arizona. Okay, here's a $2 one. Okay, I don't like political jokes. I've seen too many get elected. That's a good one. That's one of the good ones. That's a very good one. We'll put that in my pocket. Did you hear that?
I did.
I don't like political jokes. I've seen too many get elected.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you can go now.
Okay. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. For the draw.
Okay. I'm going to have trouble staying out of bed. United Way of Northeastern Connecticut. $33.32. Well, that's very nice. Wonder what we did to deserve that. Hartford Financial Services. That's the kind of thing I don't totally understand, but I think we ought to, the United Way, we ought to take more advantage of that somehow. Somebody, one of these camera people that arrives and doesn't have something to do, I'm going to give them that. Look into the United Way. You don't even have to be here to do it. You can do it someplace else. Bailey's still cleaning her feet. Ooh, $200. Thank you very much. Rotten. Carlene, this check is for 20 bricks. Yes. You got them. That goes in here. And this goes in here. There we go. I know what this is.
You do.
I do know what this is. I know what this is.
Did you order it?
I did. I did. I did. So anyway. Oh. I think I know what it is.
What is
The Specialist. Guy who builds outhouses.
okay.
Like chick sales. I do this. It says 2 million or so. I believe it because a lot of people may already know about this one. I could read them a little bit now and again. Lem Putt. That wasn't his real name, but he really lived. He was just as sincere in his work as a great painter whose heart was in his canvas. And in this little sketch, I have simply tried to bring to you recollections of a man I once knew who was so rich in odd and likable traits, the character of many, as to make many most lasting impression on my memory. Charles Sale. You've heard a lot about a Pratt & Pratt and about being of age of specialization. I'm a carpenter by trade. At one time I could have built a house, a barn, a church, or a chicken coop. But I've seen the need of a specialist in my line, so I studied her. I got her. She's mine. Gentlemen, you're face to face with the champion privy builder of Sangamon County. Luke Harkins was my first customer. He heard about me specializing and decided to take a chance. I built for him just the average 8-family 3-holer. What that job did to my reputation was made. With that job, my reputation was made. And since then, I've been devoted all my time and thought to that special line. Of course, when business is slack, I do a little paper hanging on the side. But my heart is just with the privy building. And when I finish a job, I ain't through. I give it all my customers 6-month privy service, free gratis. I explained this to Luke, and one day he calls me up and says, Len, I wish you'd come out. I'm having some privy trouble. So I gets in the car and drives out to Luke's place and hid behind them Baldwins where I could get a good view of the situation. It was right in the middle of haying time. And them hired hands was going in there and staying anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour. Think of that. Luke, you got privy trouble. So I takes out my kit of tools and goes in to examine the structure. First I looked at the catalog hanging there thinking it might be that. But it wasn't even from a recognized house like Sears. And I looked at the seats proper, see what the trouble was. I'd made them holes too darn comfortable. So I gets out a scroll saw and cuts them square with hard edges. And I go back, takes up my position as before. And there, I watched them hired hands going in and out nearly 2 hours. Not one of them was staying more than 4 minutes. It goes on and on with the whole book. It's very good. I like that. That's pretty funny. Betsy, somebody.
What I think it is.
Huh. I thought it was going to be a
Spirit stick?
I thought it was going to be a spirit stick.
So did I.
To Maud's midwives. To Maud's midwives. Look. Look. Thank you for not only talking to, but listening to all the animals. A special hug and hello to Bailey Good Girl, Betsy Sparks, Nevada, 2.5 years as camera person. Well, thank you, Betsy. Okay, and this is over there for Trainer Steve's feeding room office. This is amazing. Service dog trainer Steve's lineage has been traced back to the famous caveman named Stand Still, who could train dinosaurs. Huh. Wait, good boy. Not that cute. That is kind of cute. Okay, so we have to give that to Steve. You see that happen?
Sure.
We're going to put that sign out so it goes there. Okay, this is for me. I don't know who it's from. I don't think I bought myself anything. Oops. Let's try this way. Oh.
Did you order it?
I think this is something for George Byron.
Oh.
I think this is something for George Byron.
Oh yes, that's something to do with the shower.
Huh? Yes. I think this is. Let's just peek. I think that's for George Byron. Yeah, we better stop. See that all back up again.
Okay.
There we go.
Would you like to get up there?
Look it up. I was warned that was coming. Go outside?
Go outside?
Go outside?
Yeah. What's wrong?
You thought there was cookies in here? There aren't.
Want to go outside?
What's loud? You want Bentley to get up? No? He's gonna get up. You okay? Bentley, get out of the way.
bed?
You wanna get up here? Oh, there we go. We got it all nice and warm for you. Where are we going now? You just want him to get up.
Wait, no, that's me. No, she's coming back.
Is everything okay? I gotta put George on here. We better start a pile for George, in case we get more of these things for George.
I don't.
Heavy. Heavy. Tina, from Tina. Tina. Oh, I know what this is. That's from Tina. She sent us a whole bunch of paint sticks to make spirit sticks out of. For those of you who can't find a paint stick, if you send it to us, we'll attach it to these. There's pleat pattern. See, there you go. Perfect. So if you send us whatever sticks or whatever pictures or whatever, and you can't find a stick, we now have some. My word. Henrietta. Huh.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go with Bailey.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. This is the paint sticks.
Oh, wonderful. I'll put them out back.
That would be good. Here she comes back again.
I got it. Alright. This one's very lightweight.
We already have one George package.
Oh.
It's right here.
Oh, okay. You can put this.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, George package. Okay, I'm sorry.
It doesn't say what this one is.
Sweet girl, want up on your bed?
Bailey, good.
Good job.
Put that behind. Do you need some help? You wanna lay down?
Thank you.
Good.
Is your bum clean?
Yes.
I think so.
You ready?
Well, maybe she wants to sit up for a while. In case any cookies come out or anything.
Oh, okay. Good girl.
All right. I don't know any more than I do already.
It's lightweight.
What?
I said it's very lightweight. Hard to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. It's all tangled up in this blue rope.
I've got the pack.
You got the package. Okay.
Oh, that. Is it a... Where is it?
What is it?
It's an owl.
Was it an owl? Oh, good.
Just checked on the owl and it's up there. You know, it's so windy.
Yeah.
It's on one of the highest branches and it's
Huh.
getting
Huh.
its feathers. What?
This peaceful gardening owl will brighten your garden and add a whimsical touch when placed among your flowers, ferns, and trees. When selecting a location, be sure to remove any twigs and debris that might cause her to sit unevenly. Smooth the surface of the ground for a level spot. When setting an owl on her location, press down just enough so that the base of the owl makes a slight depression, and then twist, etc. If your owl is going to sit on a solid surface, make certain the spot is free dirt, squid. Huh. Well, isn't that fun? We have an owl. This thing, let me take that off. Okay, I have the owl. There we go. There she goes. There she goes. Where are we gonna put it?
What she did. I don't know where the best spot is, but
Up where the owl used to live.
oh, in the corner, okay.
Oh,
By
let's
the-
go pee it.
Yeah, and we could stick it so the camera can see it, huh?
Yeah?
I'll put it over here and then Grace can, we'll assign that to
I think that's a bud.
a button.
Yeah, put that on the, no, let's put it on the ground. I'm really worried. On the ground. We fall over then. Okay. I think we're done.
Yeah. Did you want to draw the names? Janine has 3 girl donkeys coming on the way with the money that was sent to her for saving donkeys, and so she had us put the names. We redid them because we tossed them, and she wants Carlene to pick 3 names for those that will win to name 3 girl donkeys, and then Janine's going to email you later. That's what she told me. So.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the biggest one. How big is this one? Upside down. Kate Beckman. Okay, that's number 1. I said that was going to be the biggest one. We're going to do it size because I mean this is big, and then we'll do 1 medium. Terry Barker. This is medium-sized one. And then we'll do the small, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gail Trent. This will be the smallest one.
I know. Don't throw those out.
No. Okay. You want them on Scotch tape here?
You want a card or?
No, we're going to stick them on the wall.
Okay. We'll save these.
Okay, here you go. Go put them someplace.
Okay.
I'm sure you can't get it up now. Here we go.
Okay, I'll put them on the slider over here.
Okay. Wonderful. We got that job done. I had to drink some water. I had to drink of water. I hope somebody comes along and lines this up before I pull any more down by mistake.
Oh,
It's bad.
I can't
Well, it was
reach.
hanging there, and I went to fall, and I grabbed it. You can't do that, can you do it?
I don't know. No.
Let's pull the whole thing down on my end.
No.
I can find it.
Okay.
There we go. What are you doing?
I'm gonna.
She's on the stool.
I know.
It's got to spin. What are we holding on to?
I can't.
Hold on. Got
I
it?
can't reach anyways.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna.
We're a motley crew, aren't we?
I wasn't gonna stand on it.
Well, we'll deal with it after if you don't hurt
Yeah,
yourself in the meantime.
I'm going over here.
We'll get it up after.
There you go.
I'm good.
Now, we have Gretchen in here and we have tumblers, right?
Yes.
So somebody measure the chest on tumbler. What did they tell me the chest was on the other one?
9 inches.
You got anybody around that has a measuring tape? Where's tumbler? Did she just go in the kitchen?
Tumbler.
That's a wide tape.
She's right here.
Hey, Tumbler. Hey, Tumbler. Can you come over here and say hello? Can you say hello? I want to say, now be this way. I'll be very pretty. Very pretty. There she goes. 7.5. That's a big difference.
That's a big
Regina's
difference.
got a pretty wide chest too.
Who?
Maybe Regina, maybe tomorrow or whatever will.
We'll go watch her.
She's
We're gonna watch the one with that wide chest now.
she's pretty stocky.
This way.
Yes. Just like that. She is. I mean,
With the
you
sleeves
see
out
her.
here.
You see her chest.
Yep. I do. That's a good girl. Okay, we're ready.
Ready? How is Mr. Bentley doing? Is his breathing normal?
Where did he go?
Over there.
Yes, he's breathing normally. It could be it's cold today and there aren't flies flying around.
Probably.
I don't know. We don't know that for a fact. This is speculation.
Yeah.
Next.
I guess he was breathing weirdly all evening that night.
What is
They
that?
said. So I don't know.
We do have medication for him. I don't like to use it. We're supposed to give him like 2. I think I'll give him a half. All we need is a drug.
For, like, anxiety?
Yeah.
Could you double check? Do you have a computer upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if there are 3 dogs in 10 by any chance? It could be a,
Flashlight?
yeah, because they said the cameras weren't working. But someone said there were 3 dogs, which there should not be.
No.
How was your day?
I've had better days in my life. My big problem of the day is the building inspector has decided that we should not build that building. I don't think he's got any right to say so. And it's just going to mean that I have to fight it legally.
Just 2.
Okay.
I don't understand that. That was terrible. It makes no sense to me.
Well,
From the practical point of view.
it doesn't make any sense from the standpoint of, this is my land.
Yeah.
And he says, because you're opening the second driveway, you're going to be expanding. No, I'm opening the second driveway because I don't like cars down with a baby donkey. It's not going to get any worse. It's pretty bad now.
Yeah.
So it's going to get worse.
But the infirmary has
It doesn't
no
matter, it's
impact
still my
on
land.
traffic. It's a stationary building that's not drawing people.
Well, no, but then he says he's afraid I'm going to be expanding. I'm expanding my facility by the driveway and the building. The 2 are not related. The driveway that we put in isn't even contiguous. Is that the word? It doesn't even touch the building. That goes someplace else. You have to come in 37 to get to the building.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not right. And it's just, I'm sure it's neighbors. You know, one of those things. People do like to control.
Do you have an
other people.
appeal?
Oh, yeah. But it's just going to take time.
Well, I know it's
Time. And,
I know.
and time, and when you have a sick animal or something, we could need that at any moment.
Which I just find really disturbing because of all the outbreaks they've had across the country with all the
Yeah.
dogs.
People are losing dogs. I don't think we...
No,
I think we had it. I think we had the flu. I don't think we lost any. I think our dogs are pretty healthy. I'm not...
No, I agree. It just seems like
It's stupid. It would only be used in health situations,
right.
so it wouldn't increase the number of dogs. We could pack in many more dogs without another kennel option.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could pack it in all over. And I apparently said to him, he asked what the most dogs we ever had. I think I said 61. So he thinks we have 61 here now. We have 37 here today, by actual count. And 5 of them will go home tonight. It's not that many,
No,
not even 40.
No, it isn't. No,
That's our usual
we're
thing.
kind of in a
Yeah. Well, we've got our female dogs and out and around.
Yeah.
You know, etc. I've hired a lawyer. Go ahead.
What is the name of the privy book?
The Specialist by Chick Sales. It's a fine book.
Where'd the owl go? They want to see it. So back to the Sports Authority thing, they said all of them are going out of business within the next 2 months.
Huh. Wow. Why? You don't know either.
Nope.
It was a pretty big building.
Yeah. They moved from a different spot in the mall to a bigger location.
And then they quit.
Yeah, but I think all of them, like, around the world or country are going out of business. What's for dinner and dessert?
We're having one of those dump dinners today with stuff in a dish.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Chicken cordon bleu. There we go.
Yeah.
Or at least chicken cordon light pale blue.
Yeah. Actually, Donna called it mock. Chicken cordon bleu.
I never saw chicken cordon bleu like that.
Because she emailed and said, could someone please put the mock chicken cordon bleu in the oven? And I said, sure.
Yeah, chicken cordon bleu is wrapped. This is not. This is layered. This is sort of lasagna style.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be good. It looks good. I'm just browning the top.
I like the ingredients.
Yeah. And she has extra sauce for you. Although it's pretty creamy.
It's slippery. I can't do too well with.
Yeah.
Etc.
Was Gretchen spayed when she was taking care of the blood operation?
No, I don't think so. That might have been too much for her.
Will you allow the dogs to play with Animals 1 and claw machines? Now you go down and try and grab the stuffed animal.
Oh.
Well,
These dogs aren't supposed to have any stuffed animals at all. This batch has been chewing and tearing. I don't know if that was the question. Because they eat it. So I don't know if that was the question.
what is this? What? I don't understand this business.
So there are these, like, machines that have this claw, and the claw drops down and you try and grab.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
No.
Who's crying?
Gretchen. She
fine.
wants out. I mean, she can come out.
Well, you can come out on a leash and put her right behind you on the bed. Just a minute, Gretchen. Oh, somebody's in there with her.
Yeah, Charlotte is there.
How come you're not sitting there patting her?
Could you put the infirmary on wheels? Then it's not a building.
I've been there. Yeah, I've already talked about that. I could get a great big stock trailer and make it into an infirmary. Because the stock trailer is mind your manners. Mind your manners. Mind your manners.
Gretchen, up. Come on. Oh, yeah. You sit down. Tumbler, no, you're not going to bother her. Down. Gretchen, down.
Hey!
Gretchen, down. Tumbler off. Gretchen, down. Good job. You sit. Stay. Tumbler, you go flat.
Well, lie down. You just lie down, mommy.
Stay there, Gretchen.
Be right there. That'll be all right. Do that.
There you go.
Yeah, the big aluminum stock trailer would manage because it would be washable.
Tumbler, off.
So there.
Down.
Is blood hereditary?
I don't believe so. In the 300 dogs we have on our family tree, we had 3 way down there at the bottom, and this is the first we've had since. So it was really a shocker. But there was no doubt. Have you got two there?
Yes,
You patted them too?
I was, but down. Good girls. Good girls. No, we're not playing.
Someone was wondering if they could do the pink envelope thing.
We may have to do something like that, but I don't know. See, this is ridiculous. I don't know exactly where I would direct pink envelope to. Should it be to a town television station, or should it be to the town manager, or you know? I mean, it is a possibility. It's in my mind, believe me. Because this is absurd.
What was your favorite pet as a kid?
My dog. I had a dog and a horse.
Gretchen. No, no.
This is a dog.
Tumbler, no nibbling. Hey, you two, knock it off. Leave her alone.
They said that they think the Sports Authority stores are going out of business because people prefer ordering online.
Oh, that's going to happen to a lot of stores.
Yeah.
Tumbler, down. Tumbler.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Gretchen, stop picking at her.
We lost the cook. You want to take over here?
Yeah. Oh, one more.
Good girl.
They asked me what made me think that Gretchen was bloating. When Haley came over to me, she said Gretchen looked weird, and I said, what do you mean she looks weird? And she said her stomach looks really big, and I just immediately thought bloat, because the ways you've described it, I don't know, it's stuck in my head.
You look down on her, she looks pregnant.
She was
bulging.
Right now she's about that wide, and
Yeah,
she was that wide.
Yeah.
And I immediately thought bloat when they told me.
Well, we were so lucky, and the girls were wonderful to get the message out. And
You lucked out. Jordan was in the shower.
yeah, everything was. The stars were aligned,
Well,
except for the bloke. Hey,
Hey.
Gretchen, down and leave her alone.
Alright, that's it.
That's it.
Bye.
Goodbye.